Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. On the last episode, we went to the top of the tower that we went through in I think the second episode, where we went and helped the kids. And then the Sepith crystal that was going to be made for as a quartz for the queen was stolen. Which, yes, I knew it. But we're on the trail. I'm actually gonna fight this bee. I'm gonna get Charizard some CP. Does she start with? Does she have gear? I'm assuming she has gear. Ooh, but she can probably be poisoned. I should be mindful of that. So instead of just like, I'm gonna actually attack with her. Well, they're not gonna attack anyway. Just defeats the point. Yeah, I should probably heal them all up. Yeah, missing does not help anyone. At least missing isn't as punishing in this game. Missing in still was a problem. Like, it was legitimately a problem. You got punished for it.
Oh, are we done already?
I'm gonna ignore that because that actually needs it's better for me to because it's better for me to use arts for that. Yeah, the poison. But hey, at least I got a little bit more CP. I'm only gonna really try to get her at 100. Past that, I'm gonna actually fight like normal.
Seems you came up short.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, actually, I'm pretty sure this path doesn't really take me anywhere. They have an extremely high poison chance too. I wonder if it's a 100% chance. They really do not like Joshua. They're 99%, really? I mean, 99. You could surely. Oh, well, we're at 100 now. Come on, Estelle. You had one job. Come on, Cher. You had one job. Estelle, you had one job.
That's that. Let's move out.
Yeah. See, that was the chest. I might. Oops.
Seems you came up short.
Back for more, eh? Some people are never satisfied. Do all the treasure chests. I'm not running into them on purpose. One job. One job. Let's get moving. Ah. The bear paws were... Actually, it doesn't look like there's any over here right now. Means I don't need to be on this side. Not gonna let you surprise me. There's the arts cancel ones. On the bright side, I typically can do it faster after the first time.
Seems you came up short.
She is one level higher than us. Okay, so it's not over here. There we go. Oh yeah, no, it's got to be here then. I can't rotate my camera and stuff. No. Ew, where are we going then? Is there another path? There isn't anything else over here, right? I really do hate these things. Like, you don't have to run after me when you cannot. Like, you legitimately cannot win. I'm not gonna waste my EP on them. Like, I'm not.
Oh, are we done already?
I'm really not a fan of the fact that the dungeons don't have maps. I like to know where I need to go instead of blindly searching around for areas. That's the bear paw. Probably the only things that really hurt in this forest for me right now. I go over here. Is this the same place? Oh, no, it's not. That was too easy. And to think that something as exquisite as this fell into my hands with almost no effort. Little Don and Kyle hear about this. It surprised me, that's for sure. The way you pulled off that act wearing that school uniform was simply astounding. Just what you'd expect from Mademoiselle of the ex-aristocratic family. Yeah, but what's in the past is in the past. Certainly doesn't hurt that in this outfit I could deceive almost anyone. A gullible mailer and a dim-witted bracer girl. Idiots, the whole lot of them. What was that? Calm down. Let's see what else they have to say. Fine, but I'm not happy about this. Yeah, the girl seemed pretty tough. I mean, she took care of all the monsters that appeared in the mine. The mine? Oh, so you're the one who screwed up their job. If you had just done it like you were supposed to, I would have had to put on. I wouldn't have had to put on this monkey show to get this thing. My apologies. Forget about it. All's well that ends well. At any rate, those two kids being bracers was an absolute joke. Especially that brainless bimbo. She honestly believed that we could be friends. What a freaking moron. I had to try so hard to keep from laughing. What's so funny? It's you guys. Yeah, it's the brainless bimbo and her absolute joke of a bracer partner. And this probably won't come as a surprise, but we're going to beat you up now. But bracers? How did they find? You did a fine job stealing the septum from the mayor's residence, but it looks like you were a little careless in the end. And according with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby under arrest and charged with breaking, entering, vandalism, and burglary. It would be in your best interest not to resist. But I'm sure Estelle is hoping you will. This doesn't look good. But what are we gonna do now, Josette? How about you quit quaking in your boots for starters? These bracers are nothing more than a ragtag group of kids. I think it's time we showed them the real strength of the Kapu family. Who are you calling us? Who are you gonna be calling us kids? You brat! I've had it up to here, and I'm going to do something about it right now. Hey, that's my line. Alright, boys. Get 'em. I think this is the fun part. First things first, Joshua. I need to do something about that. What moves did what does she have? That's the window. Her lashing. I'm guessing it's it might actually be able to hit more than one person if she's in range. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do a morale.
Come on.
And then we're gonna pummel. Nope.
Someone's been naughty.
Wanted the damage up. Dang it, I wanted to take the 7th turn. Oh well.
Let's do this!
With the big stick. Oh, they have poison.
good to go.
You notice I focused on Josette first because I figured she was gonna stay back with that gun of hers. I really wanted to take that Sepith turn tool so I could get more Sepith when I hit him, especially with a S-craft. How in the world? You had enough yet? That's what you get for taking bracers lightly. And we'll be taking this back if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Hey, that's something that belongs to me. No, not to you. To the people of Roland, that's who. The sheer nerve you have to say something like that is astounding. Now that we've got the crystal back, how about we move to the confession time? That's an interesting name you mentioned. The Kapu family, was it? My big mouth. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. So you want to be a tough egg to crack, do you? I don't mind at all. In fact, I like them that way. What are you trying to do? That's a dangerous thing to be swinging around like that. Well, if you can't answer with your mouth, then maybe your body can answer instead. But don't worry, I'll be extra gentle. Get away from me, you crazy witch! I think Shara's enjoying this. Let's just sit back and enjoy the show. Look out, Shara. An orbital gun? Are you alright, Shara? I'm fine, forget about me. Look at that. The airship. An airship? Haha, looks like the tables have turned in our favor now, aren't they? Are you okay, Josette? Kyle, you're late. Where have you been? Oh, never mind. Just hurry up and give us a hand. No can do. Our push into Roland region has been put on hold. Something big came up in the Bolts region while you were away. What's that supposed to mean? I don't have time to explain. Hurry and hop on or I'll have to leave you behind. Crap. Where do you think you're going? We'll pick this up another day. And don't think you've won either. Payback's gonna be a beast. I sure wasn't expecting anything like that to come out of the woodwork. Looks like they caught all of us off guard. This isn't a laughing matter. Right now I'm so frustrated I don't even know what to think. Well, on the bright side, we did get the Septum Crystal back. Switching gears, that group sure looked to me like a bunch of sky bandits. Yes, they certainly seem of the variety. It also sounds like they've made the Bos region their base of operation as well. I certainly wouldn't have expected a group like that to travel all the way to a rural place like Roland. I couldn't care less if they're sky bandits or brigands. Next time I see that scruffy lying jerk of a tomboy, I'm going to thwack bam kapow her. What's thwack bam kapow supposed to mean? Long story short, hit him with the big stick. Those deceptive crystals stolen from the mayor's residence was safely recovered. After returning it to the mayor, Estelle and the others returned to the guild to report the details of the incident. Looks like you've had a rough day. Who would have thought the Sky Bandits would appear? I don't blame you for letting them escape. No, this time it was my fault. I should have been more careful. I'm really far behind. I'm really far from being in the same league as Cassius. That's not your fault, Shara. I let my emotions get the best of me, and I was careless as well. No, you guys did a great job. Your on-site investigation of the mayor's residence was flawless too. Don't you think you should recommend them, Aina? I was thinking the same thing as well. Recommend? What do you mean? Hold your horses. First comes the payment for a job well done. That's 6 BP, and is that plus 5 BP? Rank advancement. Oh, you're in 7th class now. See the Eagle Eye Quartz as perk. Oh, what that is. This is for you both, and take this as well. This is... As of now, you are both junior braces. In other words, braces in training. In order to become senior braces, you'll need to receive recommendations from all regional branches in the kingdom. This is your recommendation from the Roland branch. He, I believe, was a senior bracer by... Well, still far. Is it really okay for us to have this? I've heard that in order to become a full-fledged bracer, we'll need to achieve something fairly noteworthy. I think in light of the jobs performed in your father's stead and your great showing here, your achievements are sufficient. However, those achievements are only for your work here in Roland. You'll need to receive recommendations from the other regional branches after achieving success there as well. Bos, Ruin, Zuis, finally, Grencel. You've still got a long road ahead of you. Even so, I'm really happy. It was worth all the hard work. Now that we've come this far, don't you think we should visit the other regions too, Joshua? I figured you'd say as much. I agree with you. We can't decide this all by ourselves, but we can't decide this all by ourselves. We should discuss it with Dad when he gets home. Right. Oh. That's a telephone, right? Hello, this is Bracer Guild, Roland Branch of the Liberal Kingdom. Ah, it's been a while since we last talked, hasn't it? I see. Are you sure? That's terrible. Wonder if something happened. Looks that way to me. Yes, that's right. He left on business the other day. What? I apologize, but this is a little difficult to believe. Understood. I'll pass the news on to his family. They'll be fine. They're bracers too. Yes, and if you hear anything else, please let me know. What's wrong, Aina? It's unusual for you to be so surprised like that. Who was calling? The Bos branch. Something terrible has happened. The airliner, Lindy, has disappeared over the Bos region. What? How is that possible? I don't know any of the details, but the Royal Army is currently conducting a wide-scale search. Due to this event, all other flights have been postponed. Well, that explains the backup at the landing port. And tell Joshua, please brace yourselves. Father Cassius was aboard the airliner which went missing. What? Impossible. There's got to be some kind of mistake. Seems his name was on the passenger list. The Borough Bracer Guild, Roland Branch, Senior Bracer. Cassius Bright, 45. I guess that's supposed to be some kind of like suspense. But I guess any of us who have played any of the other games, I assume even Crossbell knows Cassius better than apparently Estelle does. Isn't he an S-rank breaker, not a senior bracer? Does he just achievement unlocked? Where's my present? Why is my present a boy? Okay. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, there we go. Finally finished the prologue. That was a long prologue, I'm not gonna lie. That was probably one of the longest prologues that we've had. How long is this game, actually? How many chapters are in this one? Because this is, again, a three-parter. Estelle, are you in there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roast basil chicken and onion soup gratin. That sounds so good. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go ahead and eat? Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold. Wheel of Fortune card again. Something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? You said go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. That's surprising. She doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing how close she is with her father. What do you think about all this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is the top-class bracer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. But the fact is, an airliner along with your father has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support to bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. I can't stand it any longer. What? Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry, I thought I was gonna pass out. Oh, this looks so good. Appetit. Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Cher. Don't you just sit there, too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? Pretty sure there's a bottle of Steinrose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Steinrose? And 20 years old, too? Cher, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle. I'm gonna have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing up in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Huh? Alright. I was just looking for the extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it was stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. Underwear? On a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone. So I figured as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bulls to find your father? Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I can't imagine anything bad happened to him, despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm going to check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been canceled until the Army finishes their search. Seems like the only way to Bose is on foot. What to Bose, huh? I wonder how long that's gonna take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? Aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Aina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Shara. We really appreciate this, Shara. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this to a bunch of newbies. I hate to say it, but you're probably right. Well, oh well. Since Shara's along for the ride now, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Aina. Now, for a second. Yeah, we're doing all right. Okay. I hope this doesn't break. As I said, I hope this doesn't break anything. It breaks the image. You saw that? I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Sherazard taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. But since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, I know. Make good use of the ridge while we're gone. He should be able to deal with at least 3 times the normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, if things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Gransel branch. By the way, Sherazard, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk to you about the job you were going to do. Sure, no problem. Tell Joshua, could I have you two wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Shara, if we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay then, let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua. Sure. It teleported me. Directed in partnership with the Liberal royal family, Septine Church in Roland City. Destroyed during the 100 Days War, when Roland was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roland's people from this. So, Joshua, what do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. Morning air is so refreshing. Hey, look, Joshua. We can see the house from here. You're right, I can see the roof. But do you want to tell me what's going on, since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression you didn't like this place. I like this place, but I can't casually come up here. Because this is the place where my mom died. What? 10 years ago, during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try to get the citizens to surrender. It was at that time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. And when the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby, but when they finally dug us free, after the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. Not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just when I come here, part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. But today is okay, right? Relying on her just this once. Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him. Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Your mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. If he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can just come to his rescue. Like your mother did for you. Do the same thing for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help you too. I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine, so... Huh? Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would totally have misinterpreted your intentions just now. You are seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Excuse me for trying to be nice. Oh, why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. I guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. You are unbelievable. Don't be so mad. I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Cher's waiting for us. You're probably right. I love how they can't animate the ladders and stuff, so they kind of just jump and then like land on nothingness and then go down. I finally realized why I wanted to become a racer. So I could become strong and protect others just like you. Please, watch and see. I won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. Oh, the two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Oh, my cheeks feel a little bit hot just thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. Sure wish I had an oral camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Shara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine. Let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked her to watch over Dad. I see. And I guess it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of the goddess herself. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Shara? Oh, the Oddens! Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at that time. Troupe? Yeah, a troupe in the traveling circus. Shara was a dancer. Although it was a long time ago. We first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. And because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get the chance. Are you ready to head out for Beauce? The airline's flight's canceled. We'll just have to make our way to Beauce the old-fashioned way, afoot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Vos region. The Vert Bridge is located at the west end of the Mitchell Road. Looks like we're all set to go. We're all set, so let's go. For that, I want to check the board. Lost kitten. Oh, I didn't even know it showed up. No, I missed a question. Oh. Man. Oh, I might as well grab this quest. Because we're going to Bose. Might as well grab the quest. Let me turn this in though. I missed a quest. It was probably, the term was probably like a term short like this one. But its term was basically when I got to the forest or something, which, like, come on. Because it had to be added when we were supposed to head to the forest. And then it ended after we went to the forest. Which is just like, because that monster was not on that highway. And remember, before I left to do that mission, I had already checked the quest because I had turned in to see if there was anything else. So it was one of those, it had to be one of those short-term quests, which is just, oh, that sucks. I mean, I would say I can go back, but I don't feel like doing that stuff again. So I'm not going to. Anyway. Fine. It was a chapel. Where's the chapel? I think it's the purple, which is Cyprian Church, right? Okay. Should be here. This guy. That's so. In that case, could I have the favor of you? Posting a letter, but the airlines are grounded. Okay, yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, I got it. Shut up. To do this last slot. Joshua's are more expensive because his slot, you need the 80 and then you need the 120. I don't know why they did that. And then she has 4 slots open, so hers is pretty much, hers is actually pretty much the same as Joshua's. I guess they'll sell her just. I see something sparkle. Guess not. Okay. Any new gear? Doesn't look like there's anything new, but I will grab this. I might grab a blind later, but I don't think it's a problem because right now it doesn't seem to be an issue. Did that take Mira? But I do want to give Shara some, I don't know how long she's going to be with us, but I at least want to prevent the poison. Other than that, I think her equipment's the same as ours. Yeah. So she's pretty much caught up to us in terms of gear. Okay, so we're going to the Mystery Road. Let's start heading up that way, and then I guess I'll call it shortly. So we gotta go to the Verdant checkpoint if I'm not mistaken. Let's head up out there. I think it's through the farm. we do have to go all the way to the checkpoint. Oh, there, are you headed for Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because the flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights. They're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing. Traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. So, if you want to go through here, you have to get a pass from the cheap warrant officer next door. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that. I want to grind on the monsters on the road. Oh, but isn't Estelle Joshua too? Hello, Mr. Ashton. Is that Sherazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, that's something to do with Lindy, doesn't it? Yeah. Goodness, Cassius was on board? This is major. I'll issue a pass right away. Thank you, sir. But is it alright that you issue a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. As a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Haken Gate north of here. You may want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to ADS for Cassius' safe return. Alright, we got one. Oh, that was quick. Well then, how about I open the gate for you? Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. Really? All that tells me is save before you go. But we have to go this way anyway. And I think we already took care of everything we needed. So, this is the East Bose Highway. Seems there's a number of things we want to go. So, that's Bose. And then there's Nebel Valley. Can I enter Nebel Valley? Try to dodge any monsters that might show up while we see if we can get over there. I want to know what my options are. Interesting. Boggy. It looks like a little forest area. Oh, it's a little dungeon area. Not seeing any monsters though. That's... Oh, okay. There's one right there. Boy, it looks not friendly. You know what? I'm gonna walk into Bose. We're gonna walk in. See what happens. This is the Bose region, right? It's not like the town. What's that headed this way? Huh, I'm glad I did this, actually. I probably would have been grinding and then got stopped. Well, if it isn't Sherazard, how you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. Pretty sure that you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after Lindy's incident, right? Because of that, we have to move this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. Well, your efforts are appreciated. How about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lugran about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. First Mr. Ashton, now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find the answers at the Bose branch. Reed, if we do see Jessa and ask Lugran about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Okay, no, I have to. Oops. Didn't want to run into a monster. Alright, we'll just kill it. Get harder.
Seems
Ooh, plus, if I go to boast, I might be able to get some new gear, too. Oh, yeah, let's do this. I'm always excited about stuff. I'm always excited about getting new stuff. Plus, stronger monsters already, too, so that's nice. Top of that, having new grinding spots means it's more available for me to get higher quantities of Sepith. And see, there's some another road. Cause it's late, I'm tired. I'm gonna remember my Malwarebytes popped up. That was mean it was like 3 o'clock. So it's like it's 4:45 a.m. We finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. One of the 5 major cities of the borough. This one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ordnance. Not surprising they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. The exception of weapon and ordnance. You telling me I can't get my weapons and ordnance here? Alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just over there. Well, there's an Orbital factory, and then there's various shops. Again, with the various shops. I guess everything is here, except for weapons and ordnance. Bracer Guild is usually highlighted in red. I'm going the wrong way. All right, let's see what's going on. That way we have access to quests and other stuff. Oh, Sherazard, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. Been a while, hasn't it, Lugren? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Ina not that long ago. So that means the 2 kids with you are Cassius's children. Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugren. I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please, just call me Lugren. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still conducting its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. Not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway, but in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of You know what? I'm too tired for this. Disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you say General Morgan? Right now, it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guilds. Hate bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real rack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. We just came all this way here from Roland. If that's the way it's going to be, then it's time to duel it out with this general and decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, there'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Now isn't this perfect timing? Lugren will accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we'll have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Our names go here, and... Well, I mean, we've already finished the stuff over there. And I only have one more task. Alright, looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracer, Estelle, and Joshua. As of this day... I hate military time. 1500. Your registrations at the boss branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the boss branch. So you know, once you become a senior racer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Now it looks like now you'll be able to I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. You have quests? Ooh, you do. Ferocious monster has been sighted along a trail behind Renedy village. It must be sought out and exterminated ASAP. For details, please see me in the village. I'm gonna buy right now, as I seem to be lacking a certain cooking ingredient I regularly use for practice. Please bring me tender poultry 5, okay? East Wilm's monster. Ferocious monster known as the King Scorpion has been spotted roaming East Post Highway. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Okay. Getting to boss wasn't that bad of anything. Let's save though, because you know. But yeah, okay. So we've got some kind of general guy who doesn't like bracers, who is preventing the bracer girl from doing stuff, while Cassius is apparently missing in action because the airline he was on was missing in action. Also a bracer, but wasn't Cassius also a general in the Royal Army? Is this before that or something? Because wonder what's up with this. I know Cassius is like ridiculously strong and everything else like that, so I know he's perfectly fine. Plus, we've already played the other games. We know he's fine. My only thing is, I'm just curious about what's going on, you know? Because I really don't remember this game. I don't even remember how far I got when I first played it. Like, all of this stuff is blank to me, and most of the stuff that I know right now is coming from my experience playing Cold Steel, which doesn't have a whole lot from the Sky trilogy or the Crossbell trilogy in it. So yeah, this is totally like pretty much an all new experience for me. Oh boy. But as per usual, I'm gonna do a bit of things on the side, try to get some stuff taken care of. But right now I'm tired. I need rest. I've recorded a couple of episodes today after I got back home, and I need a break. I need to rest. I need to eat. I need to sleep. But tomorrow, since I don't have to work, I can go if I want to, but I don't have to work. Being Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas to all of you. I'll probably record more, then try to get as much as I can done during the day. So hopefully we actually get pretty far. But I don't know. Anyway, that is all the time we have for this episode of The Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.